Hello everyone. I stayed in complete silence for 10 days. No phone, no talking, and not even eye contact. And what happens when you are left alone with your mind for 10 days? What I discovered completely shocked me, and that's what I'm going to share in this video. Recently, I went to 10 days of Vipassana meditation, and it's a personal journey into silence and self discovery. So I picked a location, it's called Dhamma Madhura. It is in the Dindigul, in the foothills of Sirmalai. So if you see, this is the location. So the meditation hall, the meditation center is just in the foothills of Sirmalai. So the location is very serene, tranquil, and it's perfectly suitable for meditation experience. So the unique experience of this meditation is the 10 days of noble silence. So when I say noble silence, once you enter the center, the 10 days, you will be in a complete silence. There is no phone. You should not talk with anyone in the center, like your co-meditators, not even eye contact with anyone in the meditation center. In our fast-moving life, we always use phone and we always talk to anyone. So rarely we become silent and do some sort of introspection. So this 10 days gave a wonderful opportunity to introspect with our own mind. So why do I choose Vipassana in first place? Like everyone, my life is also going very busy with back-to-back consultation on one side, running my business and taking care of personal work, everything. So I rarely get time to pass for introspection. I came to know about this Vipassana meditation where you will get opportunity to introspect yourself for 10 days. So I wanted to give a try because I literally wanted to take some sort of break and do some sort of self-introspection. And I'm going to share like what I experienced there. Okay, what is Vipassana? So the word Vipassana has a root coming from the pasana. Pasana means seeing. So the Vipassana means special see, which means see the things as it is. So it's not seeing the things how you would want to, but see the things as it is. Okay. So it is an ancient meditation technique. So I'm going to give a little bit higher overview here. So when you attend Vipassana, the teacher or the guru will teach you the Vipassana technique in detail. Okay. So in this meditation technique, you will observe the sensation without reacting to it. Okay, and the core of Vipassana is understanding the impermanence. Okay, when you observe your sensation, you will get both pleasure and painful sensations. But the core is to understand the impermanence of both the pleasure and the pain. So they call it as anicca. Anicca means impermanent. And this technique is taught by tradition of Goenka. So he's a Satyanarayanan Goenka. He is from Burma. And he's a very successful businessman, but he wanted to understand himself more, and that's why he learned this technique from his guru in Burma, and from there he took this tradition to India and he taught through his Dhamma school, and right now it is available all over the world. So those details I will give at the end. So how is this 10 days reality? The first thing, the 10-day is going to be very strict discipline, and it comes with a strict routine. Okay, but the technique of Vipassana itself is very rational and it is very, very interesting to learn. But on the downside, 10 days without any communication, without talking, but fully immersed in this meditation for 12 to 14 hours in a day. So you will see some sort of physical pain, but you will also understand the nature of your mind. Okay, so here I show this is how the meditation hall will look like, where you will be given a particular seat. So on the day one itself, they will allot you a particular seat. So for the 10-day, you will sit in the same seating position. And this is the typical schedule for each day. The schedule is very tight, but after a few days, you will be used to this schedule. So the day starts at 4 a.m. So they will wake you up through a morning bell. So you'll have 30 minutes to get ready. At 4:30, everyone will assemble in this Dhamma hall. It's called meditation hall. So from 4:30 to 6:30 is the day's first meditation session. Then 6:30 we'll have a break. So 6:30 to 7 will be breakfast. And 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock is rest. So where you will go and take some rest. Then 8 to 9 is the first group meditation for the day. So in a day, there will be a 3 group meditation. So morning 8 to 9 is the first group meditation, and afternoon 2:30 to 3:30 is the second group meditation, and evening 6 to 7 is the third group meditation. So during group meditation, you have to compulsorily sit in the hall. So you should not move out of this hall. But during the other meditation sessions, if you want, you can take a couple of minutes break or 2 minutes break to drink water, to use restroom. So those things you can do in other schedule, but within the group meditation, you have to sit in the hall. So 8 to 9 is your first group meditation in the hall. So then they will give 10 minutes of break. Then from 9, 10 to 11, there will be a meditation in the hall with the teacher's instruction, and also teacher will understand your progress. So 11 to 12 is your lunch break. Then 12 to 1 is rest. And in case if you have any doubts, you can meet the teacher and you can ask your doubt. Again, at 1 o'clock, the meditation will restart. So 1 to 2:15, there will be meditation in the hall. Then there will be a 10 to 15 minutes break. Then again, 2:30 to 3:30, there will be a group meditation in the hall. Then again, 10 minutes break. So 3:40 to 5, there will be meditation in the hall, and the teacher will also understand the progress. Then at 5 p.m., there will be a tea break. There will be given a small snacks with the tea. And 5:30 to 6, you can take a small break. Then 6 to 7, that's the group meditation. That's the last group meditation for the day. Then 7:10, they'll give some 10 minutes break. At 7:10, the teacher's discourse will be there. So SN Goenka will talk over the video. So he will explain what you've done for the day and so why you did that. So that kind of explanation he will give. And again, 8:15 to 8:30, there will be a small break, and 8:30 to 9 will be the last group meditation in the hall. Then 9 o'clock, you can either retire to your room, or if you have any questions between 9 to 9:30, you can talk to Guru and you can get clarified. At 9:30, the lights will be off and you should go to sleep. So again, in the next day morning, 4 o'clock, the day will start. So this schedule will be there for entire 10 days. Maybe the 10th day, there will be a slight difference in the schedule, so that they will convey to you. So these are the experience you will get in each day in the 10-day retreat. So day 1 to 3, obviously, because we are coming from the outside environment, so the mind will be restless. But from day 1 to day 3, you can slowly see your mind start focusing to one point. So that's what they teach in the 1 to 3. So they ask you to watch the breath and start the meditation. So it's called Anapana. So they will teach this technique to you. Then the day 4 afternoon, they will introduce the Vipassana technique. So that's when the real Vipassana will start. So as you start the Vipassana, obviously, so you'll start getting the bodily pain. Some people will also get some sort of emotional release also. So those you will experience from day 4 to 6. But again, as you go little deeper in the Vipassana, from day 4 to day 6, from day 7, you can start seeing some sort of awareness and some sort of calm. Because from day 4 to day 9, each day they will slowly introduce one technique. In the Vipassana itself, they will slowly increase the technique. So that's when you will see this sort of awareness and calm. And in day 10, so they will they will conclude the Vipassana technique, and they will teach you something called Metta Bhavana, where you will share your peace and harmony to the entire world. So that's kind of a mind-blowing experience, I would say. So that's when you will reflect and realize like what you have done for this whole 10 day. And the 10th day morning, the noble silence will be broken. So that's when you can talk to other people and share your experience, and you can get to know experience of others. But for the whole 10 day, you must follow the noble silence, because that's when you can experience the Vipassana to the fullest. If you try to talk to others, then the process will break actually. Okay, what is the key realization you will get in the Vipassana? The first thing is like when you go into the state of Vipassana meditation, where you will observe the sensation, you will start seeing the pleasurable sensation and also the painful sensation. So the main thing what they teach you is like, given the sensation be a pleasure or pain, and everything is impermanent. So you should neither crave for the pleasurable sensation nor create aversion for the painful sensation. So that's the thing they will teach you. So our regular condition of mind is like, we will always react, right? So when you go through a pleasure or you go through a pain, in every case we will react. So when you come with a pleasurable situation in your life, you will react through happiness, joy, everything, right? But at the same time, when you go through a painful situation in your life, that's when you become frustrated, you become emotionally weak. So those are all like a negative reaction. So when you go deeper into the Vipassana, understand Vipassana, so the reaction will start coming down. So you won't react to the situation, but you will be able to objectively see the situation as a third person. So that's the key of Vipassana. And you will stay in the equanimity. So equanimity is the true strength actually. So neither reacting to the negative situation nor become too happy with the positive situation, because both are impermanent. So that equanimity will come to you. So my final takeaway in this Vipassana is like, it will give you a lot of clarity to you how to look at the life, because our general conditioning of mind is always to react. And also, you can clearly see before going to Vipassana, your mind is what controlling you in every situation. But when you do Vipassana from day 4 to day 10, you will see that how mind is controlling and slowly how you are taking control of your mind. Once somebody go deeper into the Vipassana, so they will take the real control of mind. But in these 10 days, they will teach you the technique how to take control of this mind. So that's what you will get. So this quote I took from the one of the day every day they will show some sort of display. So in one of the day they have given this display. This is kind of a final takeaway for me. Good to have the mastery of speech. Good to have physical mastery. But one who is the master of his mind is the warrior of real courage. So when you take control of your mind, you can achieve whatever you want in your life actually. So that's the key takeaway of Vipassana. So now obviously the question will pop up in your mind, should I try Vipassana? So here is my answer for you. So first thing, obviously this 10-day Vipassana is not very easy. So it is this both physically and mentally, it is going to be very intense. So first of all, if at all you are going to attend Vipassana, you first prepare your mind and physical body so that when you go there, the uncomfortable will be less. So I will give you a few tips before you go to Vipassana so that you can adapt to Vipassana environment very easily. So first thing, practice long sitting at the home, because we are not used to sit for a long, because you used to be, even in your office environment, you may be keep moving from one place to other. So here, like almost 12 to 14 hours in a day, you need to sit and meditate. Of course, there will be 5 to 10 minutes break in between. But sitting for long hours will create a physical pain for you. So if you already practicing sitting long at a home, that will be very, very helpful to you. And especially in the day 5, they will introduce something called Anantita. Anantita means like you need to sit with strong determination. So what they will ask you to sit, choose a posture where you can sit comfortably. And for that 1 hour group meditation, we need to sit without even a single movement. Okay, so that's going to be very challenging both physically and mentally. But once you do that, it will increase your mental endurance actually. And other thing what you can practice is early morning wake up and fasting, because the day starts at 4 a.m. Okay, and you will go to the bed at 9:30 p.m. 9 or 9:30 p.m. So If you are not used to early morning wake up, it is going to be very difficult. For me, that's something I'm very comfortable because I'm a early morning person. So I usually wake up in the 4 o'clock in the morning. For me, that 10 days was not a big deal to wake up early in the morning. And the next is fasting. The reason why I say fasting is like in a day, there will be 2 meals and 1 snack. So the snack, the last snack will be at 5 p.m. So by 5:30, you will finish your snack and there will be no dinner in the night. Some people, when they skip dinner, they will not get sleep. So for them, it will be very uncomfortable. So what you can do is before you even go to this Vipassana, you start practicing skipping your dinner, or you can either finish your dinner a little earlier, like 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m., something like that if you practice. So when you go there, you will be very easily adapt to that schedule. And the 10-day requires full commitment. If at all you wanted to learn Vipassana to the fullest, you should be committed in the 10 days. So once you enter the campus, you will not be allowed to go out unless otherwise a critical health issues. Okay, so 10 days of full commitment is needed, and you should also be following the noble silence. That also you should not break. Okay, so because some people will try to talk to you in your stay quarters or in the dining hall, but you should be fully committed to follow the noble silence. That's when you will get the best out of this course. If you ask me, should everyone try this course? Yes, I would say yes, because everyone will get some benefit. Because in the fast-moving world, where when we are always focused on doing multiple things in our life, doing our business, doing our work, then taking care of family, everything, so we don't get time to focus on one thing. So here, everyone will get benefit because 10 days you are following a strict schedule. 10 days you are sitting and deeply meditating and introspecting with your mind, and you are following the noble silence. So definitely everyone will get some sort of benefit. If you are a serious person looking for a self-exploration, this is the best course for you. So where they will not only teach the higher level benefits of Vipassana, they will teach you the highest benefit of Vipassana, like that's the liberation. What they call it as a nirvana. So that's what the Buddha attained. So when Gautama attained the nirvana, that's when he became Buddha. So the entire technique they will teach you, but of course it's unlikely that someone will get enlightened within these 10 days, but they will show you the path actually. So if you are a serious explorer of spiritual path, then definitely this is a must try course. So my conclusion is everyone should try Vipassana meditation once in their life. So I will also tell you how to book and what is the cost of this program. So you can go to the www.dhamma.org. So I will give this link in the description of this video. So these Vipassana centers are available worldwide actually. So you can check what are the nearest centers from your place. So you can go and book online, check the available slots, and you can book you can do the online booking. And there is no upfront fee for this actually. So when you book, they will ask you your details, and they will ask you for the identity, either it's Aadhaar or passport or all those things. And once you book, if the slot is available, they will confirm your program. So then you go there, follow their induction program. There is no upfront fee that you need to pay. But at the end of this program, on the 10th day, you can do voluntary donation. So how this program is run? Basically, the accommodation, the food they give you for 10 days, and the technique they teach is all sponsored by someone else actually. Okay, so whatever you are attending is sponsored by someone else. So if you like this program, you can donate voluntarily. So there is no restriction that you need to donate this much, that much. They won't ask anything. So you can donate whatever you want. But definitely, if you seriously attend this program, you will definitely see a lot of benefits. So you cannot come out without donating. So definitely you donate. So in a nutshell, I would say this 10 days are mind-blowing experience for me. And after coming from the Vipassana also, I'm continuing the meditation at my home. And I wanted to go a little deeper in this in the future. But I strongly recommend everyone to try this once in your life. Because this technique is very rational. There's nothing you need to believe in something to do this. So once you go deeper into the Vipassana, it's all about observing your body, and you will see the results in front of your eyes. please try Vipassana once in your life, and definitely you will also get benefited. So I just laid out these 4 lines which they will teach you in the last day. May all being be peace. May all being share my harmony. May all being be happy. May all being get liberated. I wish you all a very peaceful and happy life ahead. Thank you.